Here we are, we're at Dean's Let's Brewery. We're going to do a quick beer review of Dan's final beer that he sent me from itLet'sBrewIt. That's his name. itLet'sBrewIt is his channel. So I have my buddy Dan here down from New York, and he's doing a brew night with me. We're doing a Dean's Utterly Delicious Smoked Maple Porter. We're in the Sparge right now, so we just started it. So figured this was a good time to take a quick break and do a beer review. So what we have here is the third and final beer. It's called, I don't know how you pronounce that, Quatre Freres. You know what that means?
No.
This guy's smart. He's got an advanced degree. I figured he could tell me what this thing means.
For something.
Yeah, for something. Let's see. So this is a 2015 Belgian Dark Strong. So this is going to be a strong one. I don't think he put the strength of the beer on here anywhere, but it says a beer intended to share once a year with those that influence, entertain, and educate. This guy is an educator. I don't know if I entertain, but I certainly influence one way or another. So anyway, we'll crack this open and see what it's all about. Thank you again, Dan. I appreciate the beers that you sent. I know you're on vacation in Florida right now, so hopefully this ends up being a good review. So I'm going to go ahead and pour yours first. Don't pour it too vigorously. It might foam up on it. Alright, I'll pour mine here so you can get a look at it. Did you get enough?
Yep.
Yeah, get some more.
Nice aroma.
Okay, so first we'll look at it. So what do you think? What do you say about the color? So it's kind of it's a little lighter in color for a dark strong. I think it's
smoky.
Yeah, it's pretty clear. That's a good description. Kind of smoky, hazy. So it's not quite clear. The finger looks to be, or the head looks to be like half a finger. You know, about medium packed bubbles. It's an off-white, not quite tan, but an off-white head. Looks very creamy. And then when you look at the lacing, I can see again, like in all of Dad's beers. Look at this. Look at this on the see the legs that comes down. Yeah. So you know there's some alcohol in there. So anyway, all right. So that's the appearance. Let's get a smell. Has like a classic Belgian ale. You can think of it as like saison, strong Belgian. You can certainly smell the. Not really picking up much on the malts. It's more of the yeast. I can smell the Belgian ale yeast. So anyway, cheers.
Cheers.
All right, let's see what this is all about.
It's good.
It's good.
It's got a little.
How would you describe it? A little sweet. I would almost say you're right. It's sweet. It's got about a little less than medium carbonation, would you say? And then it's also kind of got a chocolate note at the end.
Yeah.
You picking that up?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm picking up a chocolate note there at the end. I don't know if that was intended. This actually reminds me a lot of, I did this thing called like a Belgian, I did a Belgian ale. I forget what I call it. I think it was Zwarte Naar Goeden, from gold to brown. I took a pale and made it a Belgian strong. I can't remember how I did it, but anyway, this tastes a lot like that. And I'm gonna have to go back on the Zwarte Naar Goeden. You can probably pull it up in my videos because this one tastes very, very similar to that. So
yeah, it's kind of sweet, kind of dry, but then you get that note at the end. It's good.
Yeah, that's a good point. It starts off like it's going to be a dry, but then you get a little cloying kind of sweet in the middle, and just a little hint of kind of bitterness towards the end. But it's a classic, Belgian yeast kind of flavor and aroma to it. So anyway, cheers, Dan. Hey, I hope you're enjoying. And I hope you do that tip I told you about. Remember, when you go to Harry Potter Land at Universal, don't get the butterbeer out in the middle of the street. There's this cool little pub that's got adult beer and butterbeer. You don't have to wait in the lines, and they have some really good craft beers. Anyway, so hey, cheers, and thanks again for this.
Thanks for the beer.
Yep. Cheers.